So, Shrek Forever After. I really like the opening act. It gives us more insight into what the king and queen were doing to try and stop Fiona's curse, and this sets up our villain Rumpelstiltskin, and he's a massive step up from last movie. His motives are pretty similar. He wants revenge on Shrek, and the movie establishes this very early in. The king and queen are about to sign over the kingdom to Rumpel in hopes of getting Fiona back, but right as they're about to sign, they get informed that she's already been saved, so they don't sign it, and Rumpel doesn't rule the kingdom. I love it when movies show us previous events from different perspectives, and this movie does that perfectly. Shrek's life isn't too great. He's married, and that's pretty much it. He's reliving the same day over and over again, and I almost considered skipping this scene, because last time I watched it I remember it being way too long, but it was actually shorter than I remembered. It's one of the kids' birthdays, and Shrek is obviously stressed, and he gets so stressed that he makes a scene and storms out. One fight with Fiona later, and they divorce. Rumpel convinces Shrek to sign a contract, but Shrek doesn't read the small print like when I didn't, so now, by law, I have to advertise North Shadow Legends VPN. Everything goes well at first and seems that's funny, yeah, but the music is meh at best, and then he slowly realizes that something's up when his house is completely destroyed and everyone is hunting for Fiona, not him. He then gets captured by witches, who are pretty cool, and they take him to Rumpel's palace. Rumpel is a great villain. Unlike Charming, he perfectly balances the amount of humor and the amount of intimidation, which is down to the actor Walt Dawn and the animation team. The work he does to bring this new character to life is really amazing. He can phase in and out of angry and quirky, and it makes Rumpel really entertaining to watch. Even the little changes he does in his voice make this character feel alive. Like when Shrek says he can take any day he likes, and Rumpel replies in a tone that's like, he's almost too giddy to respond, that he can't believe he's letting him do it, and he just sounds so fixed on the fact that Shrek is allowing him to take any day. I can't really explain it, but just watch the scene and wait for that line. It's really well done. And you don't even have to stop there either. You can find dozens of examples throughout the movie. DreamWorks do a fantastic job with this villain, and to be honest, he's almost on par with Fairy Godmother. Also, the Pied Piper is a solid secondary villain. He was intimidating in his own unique way. The music choice is questionable, and I would argue that the music ruins certain scenes. When Shrek takes Donkey and tries to escape Rumpel's palace, it's a fun scene where the witches are chasing them, but the music just takes away some of the enjoyment from that scene. I think I almost cringed the music was so bad. After they escape, Shrek tries to convince Donkey that they know each other, which doesn't go to plan, but Shrek shows some emotion, and Donkey thinks, yeah, alright, seems legit. So Shrek gets the Declaration of Independence out, Donkey gets his origami on, he was taught by the guy directed for The Dark World, so obviously gets it wrong. So Shrek does it, and it reveals how to break the contract spell. He needs true love's kiss. Of course! Who could have seen this coming? Truly, a twist. They set off through the old forest and start somewhere, and there's a suspicious looking stack of waffles in the middle of nowhere. Donkey takes a bite of the waffles, and let's be honest, who wouldn't? They get captured by a whole bunch of ogres, and I found this to be quite cool that Shrek and Fiona aren't the only ones that eat their own earwax. The new dynamic between Shrek and Fiona was great. Puss and Boots inspired the Russo brothers, and the ogres set up an ambush for Rumpel. Rumpel isn't actually there though, and as the carriage reveals the Pied Piper instead, it's clear it is in fact a trap. So Shrek Forever After turns into Footloose as the ogres break out into dance and get captured, so Shrek and the gang have to save them all. This could have been a really cool scene where Shrek sneaks into the castle with him releasing the ogres and then storming the castle, but no! Shrek wishes for the ogres to be released instead, and they all storm the castle same way that Donkey escaped it. Fun, fun, fun. The final act is underwhelming at best. It's certainly better than the third one, but not as good as the second one. So Shrek saves the day and everything goes back to normal. Yay! Shrek Forever After is better than the third one. Not better than the first, and certainly not better than the second. It's a good movie that has the story and the jokes that the third was missing, but lacks the soundtrack and memorable sequences that 1 and 2 has. Shrek 1 has the most wit out of all of them, which is why the first still holds up as well as it does today. 2 holds up with its great sequences, story, and humour. 3 sucks, and 4 is solid. I've been Darth Vader Movie Reviews. That'll be it for today, and I'll see you later.